guys, welcome back to my channel. It is happening. I'm using color. This video has been long overdue. You guys have been telling me in the comments that you want to see more looks with a bit more color. I knew I had to do it for you guys. I still really wanted this look to be my style, so I decided to do like the ultimate sultry smoky eye, but with a bit of the blues and the teals. I love how this turned out. I really hope you guys have fun playing with this and making this your own. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you love makeup tutorials, because you're gonna get a ton of that right here. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. All right guys, let's get into this look. I promise you it is not that hard. So let's get started. So today I am going to be starting with my eyes. I actually haven't done this in a while. With an eye primer first, I'm using the NARS Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Primer. They've had the Smudge Proof Primer for a while, but they just came out with these tinted versions. You can pick whatever color to match either your skin tone or the look that you're doing. So the color that I'm doing today is medium. The original one is white, so I kind of like this better, to be honest. I definitely recommend doing an eye primer for this look. We're doing color, we're doing smoky. You want to make sure that the eyeshadow really shows up. You want to make sure it doesn't crease. And you want to make sure that it lasts all night. For all those reasons, you need eyeshadow primer. So I try and read all my comments on my YouTube videos, and there's usually hundreds. I can't respond to all of them, but I read all of them and I try to respond to as many as I can. One of the things that you guys have been saying a lot is you want me to switch up from my neutral kind of safe looks to do something with a bit more color. That's what we're doing today, and I wanted to go all out. I've decided to do something that's kind of more of like this teal bluey color. I love these palettes from Smashbox. This is what I'm going to be using. I love this shade here, and this is kind of what inspired this look. So both of these palettes I'm going to play around with, and I also have another palette for just the crease and blending out and all that. This is Nude Pick, oh no, sorry, Nudie Pick in the color. This is such a hard name. What is this? Nudie Pick Deep, I think. I don't even know. There's so many names on the back of this thing. I will list everything for you guys below, but this is just your basic neutrals to help kind of give some dimension to the look. I'm going in with this first nude color. Let's use this as our base just to prep our lid. Applying this all over. I love that this is kind of peachy. Teal green color that we're gonna apply. It's gonna look so beautiful with this. So you guys have been saying, do more color, do more color. One of the big reasons why I don't do a lot of color is because I find those looks sometimes a little bit less wearable. I think sometimes you guys feel like they're a bit intimidating. So that's why I usually don't do them. But I'm gonna test this out today and see what you guys think, and hopefully you guys will love this look. I'm gonna do a very small amount of this orangey shade, just popping a tiny little bit on my brush and putting that in the crease. I just wanna warm this up a little bit so when I apply all the green tones, the darker tones, it doesn't look too intimidating. Which can sometimes be the case. I know sometimes like you look at that, you're like, I don't think I could put dark green shadow all over my lid. So this color, this kind of more neutral, warm color in the crease will make this look so much easier for you guys. Plus, I just want you guys to be able to recreate this. I'm trying to keep it simple rather than having like a million and one different steps. Let's take a little bit on the lower lash line. Why not? Okay, now I'm going in with this flat shadow brush, and I'm taking the On Location palette. So it has this teal color, but it's less glittery. So this is going to be my base. I'm really packing this onto my brush, like getting so much color on there. The great thing is, since we didn't even do our foundation yet, I don't have to worry about fallout. We can have as much fallout as we want, and it doesn't even matter. This does look a little bit bright as I put it on, but we're gonna totally deepen this out, so don't even worry, you guys. I am not gonna make you look like a mermaid, I promise. Over that, I'm going in with the second Smashbox palette. This one is Panoramic, and I'm gonna dip my brush into both of these colors. I kind of like the teal, I kind of like the blue. I don't want to have to choose, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna dip in both, get my brush saturated, and then go over. Okay, I'm switching to my finger because I found that the brush wasn't picking up the product as well, because I think this is like very glittery and shimmery, and it's just really creamy as well. So that natural hair brush just wasn't working as well as I wanted it to. So switch to my finger. This is now doing the trick. So now we're moving away from that teal color. We have like a little bit more of this blue vibe. Still getting a mix of both. That's super pretty. Okay, I'm cleaning off. I only use one side of my brush. I'm cleaning off the dirty side just in case, because now I'm gonna dip it into my dark color. I don't want a ton of that like bluey green mixing with the dark, so I'm just gonna clean some of this off. And I'm taking that first Smashbox palette one more time and using that dark, beautiful brown. Popping this just right in this outer corner. And a little bit in the inner corner. So you want to be very careful when you're doing this, of course. So I didn't apply too much. As you guys can see, I only applied a little bit. Now I'm going in with my blending brush and being super careful with this. I'm gonna blend this out. Take it slow, take your time, and just really gently blend away. The key is that I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my brush. I'm being super light-handed. I'm just blending the edge. I'm kind of blending out as well. Don't worry about all of this underneath. We're gonna clean all that up, so don't even worry about that. The brush that I'm using to blend, just so you guys know, because this one is really good, this is the Sigma Blending E25 brush. We're gonna deal with all of this fallout in a sec, but first let's do our lower lash line, because we know that might get messy as well. So I'm gonna go in with the dark brown shadow one more time from this palette, and I'm sweeping that along my lower lash line about halfway in. And then going in with that blending brush. Eee, something just fell. My poor carpet. I couldn't believe how many of you guys were saying that the Natasha Denona palettes, the one that I used in my last video, that fell apart on me. How that's like a common thing, that they just break and fall out of their containers. That's so sad, because they're so pretty. But it definitely makes me like apprehensive for getting them again, because that was a disaster when it fell everywhere, all over my foot, all over my carpet. So I'm loving the way this is looking. Yes, we have fallout. Don't get scared, you guys. Don't worry. I want this to be pretty smoky. I love how like blending this out just smokes it out so much more. So pretty. Okay, so I'm taking just like a small pointer brush. I'm gonna just gently wet my brush. I'm just using the, what is this? The Smashbox primer water. Why am I using so much Smashbox stuff? I don't even know. This is not sponsored. This is not planned. It just happens to be what I picked out. So now that my brush is wet, I'm gonna go in with both of these kind of teal colors and a bit of that blue, and going in that inner corner. I love how that's blending in with that dark brown, and we're gonna add a black liner, so it's gonna make it really stand out. It's time to get rid of this fallout. I have a makeup wipe here. I'm just gonna sweep it all away, because we still need to do our foundation. So it doesn't matter if we get rid of any of this product underneath. Of course, you guys could pick whatever colors you want to do for this. I just thought this would be, I don't know why I picked these shades. it's just kind of feeling it, I guess. Marc Jacobs makes these gorgeous gel eyeliner pencils. These are some of my favorites. They just glide right on and they're perfect for your waterline. So they have this color that is pretty much the same color as on our eyes. This is the color Gemstoned, and I'm wondering if I should use this, but the color that I think I'm gonna use is the black for my waterline. But do you guys see how creamy this is? I love it. You don't have to like pull or tug. So I've decided to leave it with just the black liner. I think that looks so pretty on its own. And I'm just taking a little bit more and just rubbing it into my lashes just to really smoke it out. This color here, this nude color, this is the Panoramic palette, and use that just to highlight my brow bone. This will really help clean up the look. It's gonna blend out that dark brown shadow. I kind of like to take it on the outer corner here, just blend all of this. It just makes it look so much cleaner. Look at the difference between those two, between both eyes. Oh my god, it just cleans up the look so much more. I'm just gonna take a little bit down here, just in the front part, in the inner corner, and that's it. I'm gonna be using this eyelash set from Ardell. So I don't know if this is new or not, but I absolutely love these sets. So it comes with 3 different styles of lashes. This one is called the Selfie Sunday. So it's kind of like a little bit more on the natural side, and it comes with the duo glue. Because we have so much going on in the eyes, I am not trying to do crazy lashes with this. The complete opposite. I want something that's not going to take away from the eyeshadow first, and also I don't want this to be super over the top. So I'll be using these ones here, the Demi Wispies. So I love that they don't take away from the eye look. They're just like enough lash to give it a little something, so it's not bare like this, but it's still like really all about the shadow. Make sure you put mascara in your lower lashes, you guys, to be a bit more heavy-handed with your mascara, because there is a lot of shadow on your lashes, so you want to make sure your lashes are super black. Okay guys, let's move on to our skin so we can finish up this look. I'm using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations. I love the finish on this. It always makes my skin look so beautiful, and you get like really great full coverage. I have to admit, as I was doing this look, I kind of fell in love with this Smashbox palette. It's so my type of colors. I think this is like a very beautiful color palette. I would love to do a look with this. So if you guys want me to do a look with this Smashbox palette, this is called the Nudie Pick Deep. Let me know. For concealer, I'm using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer, another favorite. When I do a smoky eye like this, the concealer part is always very tricky because you don't want it to mess up the eyeshadow. So I like to apply it a lot lower than I normally would, because as you blend it out, it travels up. So I'm just being super careful not to mess up my eyeshadow, and I'm just pressing the concealer in. You can definitely do this with like the mini beauty blender. These little mini ones are great because you can kind of just go in and without really messing too much up. Another option is I like to take kind of like a soft fluffy brush and use that just to blend everything out as well. Just bring it across, and then that way your eyeshadow looks perfect, your concealer looks perfect. You could still do your eyes before foundation because it just makes your life so much easier. Like you guys saw, we had quite a bit of fallout, and these Smashbox eyeshadows are actually really good. They don't have a ton of fallout, so if you use maybe a different brand that does, like it could have gotten really messy. I set my whole face with a bit of loose setting powder. I use this one from Hourglass. And now it's time for bronzer. So I'm using a brand new bronzer from Wet n Wild. These are their Color Icon bronzers, and the color that I am using is called You're Dragging Me Down. That one right there. So speaking of the comments section and the comments that you guys have been leaving me and the fact that I read all of them. I just want to let you guys know that thank you for all of your support and all of your feedback. There has just been so much craziness going on in the YouTube beauty world recently. I'm so glad I am not part of any of that craziness or any of that drama, because that is so not my vibe. There are definitely a lot of things you can do in the YouTube game to grow a lot faster. Collabs with certain people. There's, I guess, what you can call social climbing, ladder climbing, which is what a lot of people do to grow their channels. And it definitely works, but then at the same time, you're kind of associating yourself with certain things. So I have to say, just having you guys and reading my comments and feeling good when I read my comments and feeling good from the feedback that I get is everything to me. So I'm just so happy that the relationship that I have with you is 100% genuine and there's just no drama, which is really great. And yeah, there's a lot of people that love the drama. I am not one of them. Okay, I think we're bronzed up. These are really, really pretty bronzers. They come in 3 different shades. I use the medium shade. This is the lighter one. That's probably would be too light for me. Maybe in the winter I would use that. And then this one is really beautiful, but it's very warm. Like, it's a lot more orange than the one that I use. Let me put them side by side so you guys can see. Do you see how this one's really orange and this one's just a little bit less orange? They're both really pretty though. It looks great on. I'm gonna do my lips first and then finish off the look with blush and highlighter, which will pull this whole thing together. First, I'm lining my lips with a nude tone lip liner. This is from the Balm Cosmetics. Their lip liners are actually some of my favorite lip liners. This color is called A Cute One. A Cute One? Why did I say that so weird? I don't know, but it's called The Cute One. Okay. I'm going in with this color from Shiseido. This is the color 405 Thigh High. This is part of a brand new collection that they came out with. It is like the perfect nude for this look. I love this lip color. You can definitely go lighter if you want. I think like this is quite a bit of lip for the eyes, but I'm just obsessed with this lipstick so much. What is this called again? Thigh High, Shiseido. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna leave it, but feel free to go lighter if you want. I have this beautiful palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which has these gorgeous peach tones. I love that it has 3 different shades, so you can really play around with the shades that you want. These 2 colors are the colors that I'm mainly going for, so I'm dipping my brush mainly in those 2 shades. Funny story for you guys. So the other day, one of my good girlfriends here in LA asked me where I get my lips done. And I was actually kind of shocked because we've known each other for, I don't know, 3 years. And I was like, girl, I don't get my lips done. And she was so surprised to hear me say that I don't get my lips done. And we were both kind of shocked. And I just thought it was so funny because if you guys have been following me on YouTube for a long time, then you know that my lips are natural. I've never had any filler. I've never gotten anything done to them. But I guess it's just so common now, especially here in LA. Like, almost every girl has lip filler, so I guess she just assumed that my lips were fake. But for the record, my lips are 100% natural. Just for the record. Okay, this blush color is perfect. It's beautiful. I love it. I took it down a little bit with the powder puff when I was just kind of patting it down because I felt like it was just a little bit too much, like I applied too much. So this is really beautiful. What is this called? This is the Blush Trio in the shade Peachy. Love that. And our last little step, guys, oh my God, we are in the home stretch. I love this look so far. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. I'm really, really curious because I love it, but who knows? Who knows? I'm always surprised with what you guys like and what you don't like. Sometimes things that I think are beautiful, you're like, not so much. Okay, so time for just a little bit of highlighter. I have these two beautiful shades from Ofra Cosmetics. I think I'm just gonna stick my brush in both of these. I really love the gold and the peach. Actually, I'm just gonna go for this one. This is the shade that I'm feeling. Blissful, it's more warmer, it's a bit more peachier. And we're just gonna highlight all the key areas. I know that the Ofra highlighters are very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way with these for sure. I barely dip my brush and look how much is showing up. And then a little tiny pop in here, just for a little sparkle. Thank you guys for forcing me to go out of my comfort zone, because I absolutely love how this makeup turned out. I really hope you guys have fun playing and trying this look. Please make sure you leave me a comment below letting me know what your thoughts are, if this is a look you would do or not, or if you just have fun watching it. That totally works too. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Don't forget to add me on Instagram at Eman. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you and I love all your support, and thank you for always just being so kind and making this a fun escape for all of us. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.